So hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kevin, and I don't have a huge background, so I cannot say I'm into something specific, but I like drawing. And today, not related to drawing, I wanted to share with you a routine that I've been using, my morning and evening routine, which has helped me to make my day more productive, for my day to become better simply. Now I'm outside, as you can see, so there will be some noise, so I hope that won't be an issue. In those parts where the wind will be too high, I will try and pause for a minute, and maybe at the end I will edit it. But I'll try to speak as loudly as I can. And I hope all is good. I hope the background is good. I've improved because previously I used to do it in the house and it was not the clearest. So in case there is wind, I will try and pause. But here's my morning routine, not my morning routine, my entire routine as a 19-year-old, which has helped me to maximize my productivity. So let's start with the number one. The first thing I do, obvious, is wake up. Now most of what I'm going to tell you, all my routines, they are based off of two books, and most of them I'm implementing them. So it is based off Atomic Habits and Rob 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Atomic Habits is by James Clear. So the first thing that this one idea I got from Robin Sharma, waking at 5 a.m. So it's from the 5 a.m. club, and from this book, 5 a.m. you get at least 1 hour before the day has started, and I think it has helped me a lot because previously I used to wake up very late at around 10 a.m. and my mind got very very foggy. My mind was very very foggy, like I could not focus and I could not concentrate. So I started waking up at 5 a.m. and I think I'm around 30 days into it. In the book he talks about give it 66 days. So in the book he talks about how it will be difficult at the beginning, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. And it is turning out to be gorgeous. So it's a habit that I've developed waking at 5 a.m. So between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. I got 1 hour. Now there are some things that I do to try and maximize my day. So guys, we are back. My aunt called me. She called my name and I had to cut, but I'm going to edit it out so you won't see it. So obviously I can't just wake up at 5 a.m. and do nothing. There are specific things that I have to do to make sure that my day starts off great. So immediately I wake up, the first thing I'm going to do is to do a workout. I'm going to work out, to do some exercise to get my blood pumping, and this mostly is not something intense. I'm not doing it so I can get jacked, though I'm a bit jacked. So the main reason I'm doing this is to wake up my mind. When you wake up, your mind is so foggy, and there is nothing to clear out that fog other than moving your body. So the first thing I do is just 20 to 30 minute workout, which helps me, pump blood, start be active. So I do 20 push-ups, 3 reps. I do a plank, and maybe if time allows, within that 30-minute period, I will do sit-ups. 20 sit-ups, at least 3 reps. Something simple, not that crazy. At least my mind will be waking up. So that is between 5 to 5:30 a.m. So between 5:30 to 6 a.m. I like to journal. Yes, journaling actually is very good. I start to put down my thoughts. How am I going to spend the day? What are the goals for the end of the day? Is there anything that I had set for the day that I'm supposed to do? Any event? Maybe I was supposed to go to town, buy something. I start writing it down in my journal, what I want to achieve by the end of the day. And it helps me to start off the day with a clear objective of what I'm going to do. Yes, you may start the day knowing you are going to work, maybe you are going to school, but what will you achieve by the end of the day that will make your days, at least you feel like you have accomplished something aside from all those things that you must do. Those are just my personal goals. Maybe I want to go out for a walk, maybe it's to buy my mom something. Just those simple goals. Yeah. In the book Robin Sharma, it is called the Daily 5 Concept. What are those 5 things? If you did them, they will help improve your day. You feel like you have accomplished something. After that, it's 6 a.m. You see, I've not touched any devices, no electronic devices, and it's 6 a.m. So at 6 a.m., the sun is about to rise, and it's the best thing to do. Like I like watching the sunrise. So between 6 to 6:30, I like to go out for a morning run. Nothing serious again. I just go for a 30-minute run. That is between 6 to 6:30. I go run, not something intense, not I'm running so fast. I just want to, move, go outside, breathe in the fresh air, connect with the nature. And it helps a lot. Like it makes my day, more energetic. I feel more energetic. So I go out for a 30-minute run as I watch this amazing sunrise. And, it feels good. It feels like I've achieved something. that 30-minute run, it makes a whole difference without. And if you get used to it, if you go without it, it makes a whole difference. So that morning run actually helps me a lot. Oh my, but my phone battery is about to deplete. But yeah, let's continue. After that, I've come back from my run. It's about 6:30 or 6:40. So between 6:40 and 7 a.m., I will pray and read the Bible, because the best way to start your day is with God. The best way to end your day is with God. So I normally read one chapter. Right now I'm in the Leviticus chapter. I don't know, I forgot, but I'm reading slowly. Not anything huge. If you notice something with my routines, they are just small chunks of something. The Bible, I'm not going to read like 10 pages. No, just one chapter, and you know I get to read it slowly, understand it for 30 minutes. Then I pray. I pray to God to help me, achieve the goals of my day, to be with me throughout the day, you know, to guide me throughout the day, and the day may be joyful and full of blessing. I start the day with confidence, knowing that I've done all that, and I've started the day with God, and it actually helps a lot. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. So between 7 to 8 a.m., I have to read a book. And by the way, if you want to copy this, you can do it. It's not that it's only restricted to me. So I read a book. The book I'm reading right now is called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. And yeah, the reason I read is because I once had a sermon by Jim Rohn. He's a mentor to mentors. He talks about, gathering knowledge every day, and the best way, reading a book every day. It does not necessarily have to be 1 hour. It can be 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on your schedule. The reason it's 1 hour for me is because currently I'm in university, and right now we are on a long holiday. So I have to maximize my time, to improve. So I read a book 1 hour, it helps me to learn something. Currently, I've finished so many books, and during this holiday, I finished around 2 books. That book by 5 a.m. Club, and it has helped me a lot. And all this I started recently, and I hope it keeps going. So read that book; it will help you in terms of daily routines. So I read a book, and it helps a lot to gather knowledge, all that stuff, and it's just fun to read. Not every day. I don't know why my phone is dimming. Oh, I think it's because of the battery. So let me do this quickly. So 8 to 9 a.m. I read French. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, I like reading a lot. Now, the reason I read French, it is more of a hobby and skill, hobby/skill. It is something that I'm hoping to get good at with the time. So I remove 1 hour from my schedule to read French, to practice speaking French, listen to audiobooks about French, and it helps me improve my skill. And again, it is very, very fun. Forgive me, but my phone is dimming. It is what percentage right now? It is at 14%, and let me just finish it. So in case it dims out, I'm going to just tap the screen, and I hope you won't mind. So yeah, I read French. It is more of a skill, and for you, it can be anything. Maybe you like drawing. I like drawing. It might be drawing. Maybe you like knitting clothes. You can knit clothes. Something that does not involve you staying on your screen. Something that involves you, you get hands-on, something you're doing, and it's not touching your phone. So something you have noticed, ever since I've woken up, I've not touched any phone. I've not touched my phone or done anything with my phone. It's good, at least technology free zone. So after that, between 9 to 10 a.m., that's my time to do my chores. Chores include maybe washing my room, washing my clothes, those things that you must do to make sure that your environment is good for you to be more productive. So yeah, I not read books, forgive me. I do my chores, and it can even be help my mom with cooking, help, around the house, go for errands, those errands that must be done. So I set them from 9 to 10 a.m. This thing is really, I'm so sorry about this. So let me just press on the screen for now. So the other thing I will do is I go to work from 10 to 6 a.m. I'm going to work. Not work as a sales executive, as a CEO. No, not all that crazy stuff. What I'm going to work, I work with my aunt at a retail shop where she sells animal feeds. I would leave a link in the description, but she does not do online. She's only for local customers. So yeah, I've tried to tell her to expand, but yeah, millennials and their stuff. But yeah, I go to work. I know it's not the highest paying job, and it's not the best job, but at least I'm getting some skills in sales, and it keeps me busy. At least my day doesn't end up me staying at the house. And university, I have a couple 2 more months before we go back, so I think it helps a lot in that aspect. So I love going to work, I cherish it, and yeah, I love it honestly, and I'm very grateful for it. So it's obvious at that time I'm at work, I'm busy, doing all that stuff, selling, then let's go to the evening. I'm going to skip that part because at work I might juggle a few things. By juggling, I mean, I may read books. I'll just find a way to fill in that time block of going to work. So from 7 to 8 p.m., I've got out of work, and it's in the evening. So I have my evening routine. I just don't go back home and start, doom scrolling on TikTok. I have that routine that I follow. So from 7 to 8 a.m., the wind has returned. So I ask for a moment of peace. Forgive me for this. I will try to edit it out if it is possible. But I know the camera, even, nature is against me. The phone is dying and the wind is there. So let me hurry up because my phone is literally about to die. The reason I'm doing this now is because my brother is about to come out from school, and I don't want him disturbing me making this video. And I like sitting by this tree. It is the only peaceful place I can find around here. So from 7 to 8 p.m., I like watching a series. Yes, I know I advocate for not staying on the screen too much, but it's only for 1 hour, and I don't see any problem for having a way to refresh yourself. Yours can be playing Fortnite, going on the PS4, using a PC. It all depends. Mine is just watching a series and playing video games for 1 hour. It is planned. It is not something unexpected. So after that, from 8 to 9:30 p.m., I draw. It's a skill. Again, I'm trying to build up my skills. French drawing. There are these things that I do at night that I know will help me down the line. So I draw for 1.5 hours, and at the same time I'm trying to stack another habit here. The habit I'm stacking with drawing is listening to a podcast. So as I'm drawing, I have my headphones on and I'm listening to a podcast. It may be the Modern Wisdom by Chris Williamson. It may be Alex Homozy talking. It may be Ali Abdal. It all depends with who you listen to. Whether it's an audiobook on Spotify, something productive that can help you improve your life, I stack it upon a hobby that I'm doing. Yeah, it helps a lot. After that, 9:30 to 10 p.m., I just journal. Yes, I journal 2 times a day, before the day and at the end of the day. The reason I journal at the end of the day is to record what have I accomplished by the end of the day. Was I able to, do what I said I will do? Was there something I did which was a mistake, or I wronged someone? I just record how my day was, and it helps me reflect on how the day was and how I can make the next day more productive, much better. You small increments, you improve slowly by slowly, and by the end, of an year, you become a better person, a better man, a better woman, a better kid, a better student. So again, I ask you to forgive me for that dim lighting. The phone charge, I've said it a couple times. Then from 10 to 10:20, I pray and read my Bible. Yes, I'm somehow very religious, but I find it best to end the day with God. Just pray, read the Bible, thank Him for giving you such an amazing day. You're able to spend time with your loved ones, and you're able to see the end of the day. Most people wake up, they go to work, they don't come back. But because God loves you, you have been able to come back. So thank God for that. It's not something easy. Then at 10:30 p.m. sharp, I go to sleep. I go to sleep very, very early. And yeah, that is my daily routine as an 18-year-old. Right now, I'm making small daily improvements, and I'm not that strict on what I must do. I'm sorry for the light again. My goodness, what is this happening? I'm so sorry for that. The phone keeps dimming because of the battery. But my point is that routine isn't strict. Like, it is very flexible in case something is to come up. And yeah, that is my daily routine. So I hope that you can adopt something from it. I will make, if you want, I can make another video listing all that I've learned from Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club and everything he has taught. I've learned through that book. But yeah, hope you have enjoyed the video. I will try to put some edits into it, some background video if it is possible. So yeah, let me in the comments, how is your routine as a 19-year-old, maybe as a student. I'm a student, but in this case I'm not in school, so that is another separate video. So yes, let me know how your day is, and yeah, I hope you are doing okay. So keep grinding, keep working towards your goal, and guys, I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, Don't forget to like if the video was good. Subscribe. Peace.
I wanna put you in my life. Yeah.